Sheba, thank you. There is a lot of unrest in the world, as we've been talking about, because of the war in Israel. Protests erupting not only in the Middle East, here in the United States following Tuesday's hospital explosion. And just yesterday, the State Department issued a warning not to travel to Lebanon right now. They've raised the travel advisory for the country due to, quote, unpredictable security situations related to rocket and missile exchanges between Israel and Hezbollah. Even if you're not necessarily near where you would be caught in the middle of the war, the unrest makes traveling very unpredictable. Author and travel expert Sarah Dandashy joins us now to talk about it this morning. Sarah, thank you so much for being here.
Of course. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
I feel like this is very important for people in Los Angeles because there are so many people who travel back and forth between the Middle East and our area.
Yeah.
So what tips do you have for people right now who are looking at this going, I really want to visit my grandparents.
Yeah.
I really, I have these plans, but now the world is so different.
Yeah, it's very different. And first of all, to acknowledge that right now it's a complete tragedy what's going on. And travel to the Middle East should not be taken lightly, really, ever. But, pretty much travel around the world has continued as planned, but for those that have been paying attention, a lot of flights to and from Israel, for example, have been majorly limited. So the whole thing with traveling to the Middle East right now is that you just need to exercise extreme caution. It's just not to be taken lightly. I do happen to have a lot of friends and family that are in Jordan, Egypt, even around the area.
Right.
And I would just say that should you have a trip, just be extremely careful. It's one of those cases where right now the world is very volatile and you just don't want to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, and they do raise travel advisories, as we just saw with Lebanon.
Yeah.
So, talk people through that, like how to pay attention, what to look out for.
Definitely. So the State Department actually rates travel advisories on a scale from 1 to 4. 1 being exercise normal precautions and 4 being do not travel. To give you an idea, about 10% of the countries in the world are rated do not travel. Now, that being said, they're constantly looking at things from terrorism to war to civil unrest, even natural disasters, and they're constantly checking in and updating accordingly.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, we joked about it a little bit this morning. I'm supposed to be going to Cabo this weekend, but there's now a hurricane advisory. Exactly. I was alerted to this by the airline itself, but there are other ways people can look these up.
There are, yeah. So number one, you want to go to the State Department website. So that is travel.state.gov. There you can look up by country, and then it'll give you the actual rating, as well as go into more of a description as far as why they've given that rating. So that's really useful. Also, there's another program that's called STEP, which is the Smart Travelers Enrollment Program. The best way to look at that is sort of like you are officially registering your international trip with the government. So should the travel advisory for a particular destination change, they'll notify you. Also, they've got your contact information. So should you be somewhere and a crisis arises, the U.S. Embassy actually has your contact information, as well as friends and family are able to contact you as well, too.
That's smart.
Yeah.
What other tips and tricks do you have for people whose plans are interrupted internationally? Because again, not that I'm involved, very different problems,
very
right?
different.
Very first, I have a first world problem. This is a major tragedy in the world. But, what should people do? Because I'm even finding it confusing. Can I rebook?
Totally.
Can I use the points that I use there and get them back within, a certain time frame and all those types of things?
Yeah. So, well, number one, you want to stay calm. Okay, stay calm.
Okay, that's not me,
That's
Sarah.
not you. No, I know, but stay calm. And because obviously, like when you're in a calm place, you can make better decisions.
Yes.
Number two, just be mindful as far as like the area and the region. And should you feel like, oh, maybe this might not be a good time to travel, maybe get ahead of this curve and start rebooking right away. Or if you happen to be somewhere and you're like, tensions are high, get out. Better to get out and before the rush of people. If you're working with airlines, know that they're going to try and work with you the best as they can. And then when it comes to travel insurance, that's always tricky, but I always say get travel insurance, but don't necessarily rely on it should say there be a crazy crisis that they're going to send in a helicopter and like get you out. So of course, you just want to be mindful with that, but plan accordingly.
Look at the fine print.
Yes.
All right, Sarah, thank you so much.
Thanks
Appreciate
for having
you
me.
for being here. Sheba, back to you.
All right, thank you.